We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Knights here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 25-26 Topps Chrome Basketball plus midnight. Pick your team. Let's waste no time. Let's get started. After this, I'll be turning you guys over to Team Wisconsin for the rest of the afternoon, and then Titus will be back live tonight. Let's see something big. Hopefully everyone had a good night with Titus. Hopefully everyone's Wednesday's off to a good start. All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's see something cool. Tall Tales Garnett. There's Simmons on the refractor. Wave Yang Hansen. Trailblazers. These are usually around $1 a box. Sometimes you can get 2. I'll just sleeve up the silvers and stuff as we go. It's only 2 boxes. Potential MVP buyback Joker there. Now that he's back, Kyrie Irving, Cam Jones, and Liam McNeely's going to be our auto. There's a couple other Hornets we'd rather hit, or at least one for sure, but we'll take it. Little rookie ink there for the Hornets. Hornets going to RPG. That is Alex Tooney. Sleeves keep tipping over. Franz Wagner. Bogdan Bogdanovic. And yellow is going to be Shaden Sharp out of 275 Trailblazers. Sleek finishers, Ace Bailey. Kind of cool card there. I like that. Clutch Gene Wemby. That's sweet silver. Spurs to Z Leonard. That's Marcus Smart. C-Roy. Wave Antonio Reeves, Lakers. Voices potential new Minnesota Timberwolf. I'm hoping. Zach Edey there. Refractor. Hoping Giannis comes to the Wolves. Wolves cleared some money yesterday off their books to do something. Got some sort of moves in the works. Now that Harden's gone, it's got to be Giannis, right? Sengun. Tracy McGrady. And, ooh, how about a little Shea? Potential $100 buyback there for the Thunder and Schmoles. First break with us. Appreciate you hopping in, Schmoles. Like I said, that could be a $100 buyback if he wins the MVP. That is going to wrap up our first hobby box. All right, here we go. Hobby number 2. Garnett. And Green Magic, Anthony Black out of 99. Loading Ace Bailey. There's Kevin Durant refractor. Max Christie on the Prism. Harrison Ingram. Cooper Flag. Destiny. Our starter kit. Javon Small. And Rockstars rookie. Nice. Dylan Harper. That closer mojo for the Spurs on the Rockstars short print. That is going to Z Leonard. There we go. Rockstars rookie. Dylan Harper. De'Aaron Fox. Let's see. Blue Generation Rising for the Pelicans. There is Jeremiah Fears out of 150. Former Michigan State Spartan. Yang Hansen out of 299 Trailblazers. Mavericks, Dirk on the wave. Silver Ben Shepherd. There's Ace Bailey, Voices. Negative is Sark, Nuggets. There's Shea, another 40 bucks potential buyback there. Schmoles, racket in the buybacks. If he wins MVP, refractors are worth 40. And Yang Hansen on the auto. Trailblazers going to Lucky TW. Lucky TW there. There's Josh Green. And Rashashir for the Hawks. Going to bring us to our midnight box. I'm going to end up like 3 penny sleeves short. Oh, we got a mat here, and we get stuck on it. All right, here we go. Final box. Midnight basketball. Let's see a monster. Or a couple. Oh, that's cool. What is that? On the Nightshade, John Stockton. That is an awesome looking card. I have not seen the Nightshade yet. Utah Jazz. Then we got Brandon Miller. Hornets. On the Insomnia is going to be Cade Cunningham. All right, here we go. On to our autos. First up is going to be 10 out of 35. Oh, that's awesome. I love that card. How about Vince Sanity out of 35? The Raptors. The Raptors going to Drew Loose. Next up is, man, this guy follows me around. Jared Vanderbilt for the Lakers. And final auto rookie. Man, Yang Hansen all over this stuff today. Yang Hansen there for the Trailblazers. Vince going in the mitt for sure. Love me some Vince Carter. Just picked up a awesome in-person auto of Vince Carter. One of my favorites growing up. One of my favorites growing up for sure. There's Vanderbilt for the Lakers. And that is going to wrap this one up. Appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, Wisconsin will have you guys for the rest of the afternoon. Let's go ahead and do a recap. We got Jace Richardson, John Stockton, Cade Cunningham, Brandon Miller out of 99, Anthony Black, Cooper Flag, Destiny, and then on the negative, Dario Saric. Generation Rising out of 150 is Jeremiah Fears. How about Rockstar short print Dylan Harper and Wemby on the silver clutch gene for the Spurs. Jared Vanderbilt auto there, Lakers. Liam McNeely rookie auto, Hornets. Yang Hansen on the midnight auto. Yang Hansen on the Topps Chrome auto out of 299, Wave, and then Shaden Sharp out of 275. Couple buyback possibilities here for Schmoles and the Thunder. We got the refractor of Shea and Shea out of 299. Potential 140 bucks right there. And then in the mitt, love this card. 18 out of 35. Vince Carter, Toronto Raptors going to Drew Lewis. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you back here